morning YouTube. It's quite early in the morning right now, and we just woke up, hopped into the car, and we are now on the way to catch some sunrise photo. Initial plan was to get some nice shot of everybody getting up, the camp looking nice and stuff, but we were just all tired out yesterday. So today all we got to do is just get up, wash up, pack up, and off we go. So yeah, it's gonna be an interesting day because we are gonna try to catch some nice sunrise photo. It's been raining yesterday, and I guess with such heavy rain, fingers crossed the sky is gonna be clear for some pretty good shot. Alright, we're on the way now. See you soon.
As you're watching how the day unfolds, we would also like to share with you some sunrise and landscape photography tips with you. Hope you enjoy this episode as much as we enjoy filming it.
So we are going to do some setup and hopefully we'll get some nice shot. If you look at the sky now, it's a pretty good time for the shots.
I'll also try my best to share with you my thought process as I'm making some of these shots. So yeah, do watch out for the tips written on the screen and enjoy the rest of the video.
Tell them that you're setting up a time lapse to the camera.
John asked me to set up the time lapse,
Yeah.
so I have to set up time lapse to shoot the sunrise. Yeah.
Better do it quick now.
Yeah. John, what's up? Okay, so what I'm going to do now is the reason for the tripod is I want to get the best image quality possible, and so I am lowering down my ISO to 100, which is almost the lowest, and I'm going to increase my shutter time just to capture as much light as possible and as clean a shot as possible. So one good tips when using tripod is if you want to make sure that there's no shake introduced to your shot, also set your camera to timer mode so that when you hit on the shutter release button, your hands can be off the camera before it takes the shot. And there will be 2 seconds to kind of stabilize the camera instead of just holding it and introducing the shake as you are pressing the shutter button. Okay, right now we are going to change the angle a bit, and I'm going to head up there and see whether I can get a higher view. Alright, let's go! Right, we've just changed our spot. If you look at it right now, the scene changes so fast. Immediately the place is filled with a lot of mist, and the mountain is already obscured. It's an entirely different feel together, but if it's up to me, of course I would rather have a clear view of the mountain, because that should be the highlight of this photo. Another cool thing you can do with the EOS R, or rather a lot of the mirrors right now, is that there's this thing called a touch shutter. So instead of having your hand and having to click the shutter button, literally all you need to do is just tap on the screen, it will focus and take that shot for you. And this is even better to kind of minimize your camera shake when you're taking the shots. Especially if you add in the 2-second shutter release time, a small light tap and that's it. This should be very good in terms of getting sharp images and also clean images at slow shutter speeds. Okay, now I'm switching to the 24-70mm, and this will give me a bit more reach because I really want to zoom in on the mountain area. It really looks very dreamy right now with all the mist covering it, and you can literally see the sun slowly peeking out from the mountain. Fingers crossed, we are going to get some nice sun ray shots, but with all landscape photography, sometimes it really depends on whether you're fortunate enough to be able to capture it. If you see now, the sun is up, but the mountain is completely covered. Once again, you never really know what to expect when you're taking landscape. I really admire those who spend the time every day doing landscape shots, and I guess most of the time they really don't get the result they wanted, so they kept at it until you see those beautiful landscapes that people are able to get. Another thing you can consider is try to also think about other angles and also the surrounding. Sometimes, yes, the picture of the sunrise is pretty awesome, but you never know, the side light casted on the surrounding landscape could be pretty interesting too. So yeah, don't miss out those opportunities and be too caught up with what is in front of you, but also try to look around, because with awesome light you can produce some pretty awesome images. Alright guys, if you look at it, yep, the sun has risen. Throughout the morning, the mist has been coming in and out, and you can see the mountain revealing itself and also getting covered. So right now, the situation is almost similar, but the sun is already way up there. Yeah, so I guess that wraps up for the day. We'll see you in the next episode then.